Yo, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So of course we are fully in the month of October and Rockstar Games have been rolling out a ton of content to celebrate Halloween. These have included the limited time Halloween vehicles, face paints, masks, and even a Halloween themed adversary mode. However, if you guys aren't aware, there is another upcoming Halloween event that we will be seeing in the game very soon, known as the UFO event. And during this event, you guys will have to locate these UFOs, take a picture of them and send them to a character known as Omega. Now we're going to be talking a little bit more about that in this video, as we could potentially be seeing the Space Docker being released as a vehicle very soon. If you guys missed my video earlier on today, you would have known I covered some leaked unreleased Halloween clothing that Rockstar Games will be dropping into the game soon. I'll leave a link to that video down low in the comment section if you haven't seen it. However, the data miner who is able to access all of the new game files also noticed that his character had the Space Docker unlocked as a personal vehicle, as you guys can see on screen. So we're going to be taking a closer look at that in today's video, as well as some more new leaked clothing that we should be seeing as Halloween unlocks very soon. I'm also going to be giving you guys an important update about the new UFO event that you've got to take note of and you don't want to miss out on. So as always, if you guys do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. With that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so as I mentioned in the intro, we are going to be receiving the new UFO event very soon. It's looking likely to start at some point this week. Whether Rockstar Games roll it out on Thursday with the weekly update, or they save it for a hotfix update on the weekend, we will know about sooner. However, as you guys can see on screen, last year in 2024, Rockstar Games went ahead and started the UFO event on October 15th, which was a Tuesday. So like I said, it is very likely we still might not receive this UFO event with this Thursday update. They might save it for later on in the week or early next week, as they don't necessarily have to roll out the UFO event with a weekly update. They can just roll this out with a hotfix update. So if you guys do want to make sure you don't miss out on any news to do with this UFO, make sure you do have notifications turned on. However, as you guys can see by the calendar on screen, there is a bunch of different symbols underneath different UFOs. Now, if you guys aren't aware, there is going to be different types of UFOs that will be spawning in during this event, and it is important to take note of different types of UFOs, as they will be offering you guys different things during this challenge. So the first symbol worth taking note of is the symbol under UFO number 4, and it's actually the hourglass symbol. Now these hourglass symbols represent UFOs that are only going to be spawning in once. So during this event, some of these UFOs are going to spawn in on multiple days. So if for some reason you guys can't photograph them on a particular day, you will have another chance to go ahead and find that UFO later on in the month. However, the UFOs with the hourglass underneath them will only be spawning in once. And as you guys can see on screen, last year there was a total of 3 UFOs which only spawned in once. So if you do miss out on these UFOs by not picturing them and sending them to Omega, you will not be able to complete the challenge. And I will have a brand new calendar up very soon showing you guys all of the UFO spawn dates. Now the other symbol that could be spotted on the UFO calendar, of course, is the star symbol for UFO number 8. Now you may notice there is 2 UFO number 8s. However, the one with the star is representing a new UFO which will be known as the stealth UFO. As you guys can see on screen, not only does it look very different from the normal UFOs, almost has a edged military look to it. However, for photographing the stealth UFO, you will be receiving $50,000, and it must be done so in order to complete the challenge. Now, for the previous 2 years, the stealth UFO has hovered over Fort Zancudo, which of course is the military base where we do know is the location for the secret bunker where our character will get teleported to when he is abducted. Now, talking about abduction, that is the third type of UFO that will start to spawn in later on in the month, where, like I said, you will get abducted into a room which will be known as the Fort Zancudo bunker. So now it's all starting to make sense, the reason why Rockstar Games was spawning in stealth or crazy looking UFOs directly above Fort Zancudo, which leads me on to my next question. Who is Omega? Of course, when we take these pictures of these UFOs, we have to send them to a contact in a phone known as Omega, or Omega, like I said, depending how you pronounce it. And leave a comment down below, let me know how you guys actually pronounce this name, as I have seen quite a few people telling me I've been saying it wrong. However, Omega is actually a character from single player who comes across as a stranger slash freak, of course, in a side mission where you guys have got to go ahead and collect 50 spaceship parts. Now, once you guys go ahead and collect all 50 parts, there's a car that's in his garage waiting for you to be used, known as the Space Docker. Now, of course, the Space Docker is nothing new. It's been in the game since the very first version. I remember using it on Xbox 360 back in the days when glitches and mods were very, very easy to do. Now, like I mentioned, recently I came across a subscriber. He had all of the Halloween content unlocked early for him. Now, another thing Rockstar Games unlocked for him was the Space Docker. He can go ahead and request this exactly the same way you guys would with any Pegasus vehicle. So it would get simply delivered to a location where you guys can go ahead and use it. And as you guys can clearly see on screen, this is me recording this on PS5 current gen, and he has actually got the Space Docker available as a personal vehicle, which of course leads me on to my next point. With this big UFO event going on and Rockstar Games teasing aliens and UFOs in the game for years now, is it eventually going to lead up to Rockstar Games releasing the Space Docker into the game as a purchasable vehicle? I don't see why they don't, because as you guys can see on screen, it just aesthetically looks very good. It doesn't come with any really crazy special abilities. It does come with a unique horn sound, which of course sounds like some alien sound effects, which I'll quickly play for you guys right now. And also, the lights on the car do glow up at night time, which does look pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. But it does make me think, for completing the UFO event, all we are going to be unlocking are these caps and this underwear, which a lot of people have been underwhelmed with. So personally, if you ask me, it would make sense for Rockstar Games to go ahead and release this Space Docker in the coming weeks on Halloween Day. And do be sure to let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Would you guys also like to see Rockstar Games release this as a personal vehicle? However, I just thought it was completely random that this guy had all of the new Halloween masks and the Space Docker unlocked for his character. Make of that what you guys want, but like I said, I am very, very interested to hear from you guys in the comment section down below, considering Rockstar Games are really pushing this big UFO event right now, and one of my subscribers who had all of the Halloween content unlocked for him also had this vehicle unlocked. It really does just make you think if Rockstar Games will be releasing this car in the near future. And like I said, do be sure to leave your thoughts down low in the comment section. And if you guys would like to keep up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 and GTA 6 news before I post my videos, then do be sure to join my Discord server, which I will leave linked in the description and as a pinned comment. However, that is going to do it from me, guys. Just a quick video that I thought I'd have to share with you guys of the Space Docker vehicle on PS5. As always, if you guys do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below. And if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.